I wanted to rewatch some of the first BQ or Bust videos because it's so palpable how afraid I was and full of doubt that I was even capable of doing the work to BQ.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What do you think? What do you think the chances of me doing it are?
What's your current PR?
359.
And where was that?
Here in New York.
New York City. I was there for that.
You were?
359. And you're trying to hit 340. You're trying to shave off 20 minutes.
What do you think? Do you think it's doable? Be honest. Be
Of
honest.
course.
Be honest.
Of course.
You can be honest.
I don't see it happening.
So it's a no.
335, I think, is optimistic.
So we don't think I can do it, which is fine. I think that's realistic. It doesn't mean I'm not going to try, and it doesn't mean that I'm not going to give it my all. Because some people, I think they say, I can't do it, and then they make an excuse, and then they don't try. I'm going to try, and I'm going to give it everything I have. I'm going to redo my diet. I'm going to redo my entire training regimen. Normally, I just kind of run with people who train for a marathon, and then I end up training for a marathon because I know what to expect. I've done 5 now. But this time around, I'm going to get a coach. So step 2, find a coach.
So yeah, do you feel a little bit more comfortable about your decision now?
Nope.
Nope.
Still freaking out.
Still freaking out?
100%. Ah! Do you think it's doable?
It's absolutely doable. Will you cry? Probably a lot during. Maybe. There'll be a lot of pictures of you fetally curled up in front of your doors and wondering if you really want to go outside and run.
I don't want to run. I don't want to run. I don't want to go for a run.
Yeah, I can't do it.
You have your accountability buddies.
Oh, it stings! My chafing! Oh no!
Because the easy stuff you can do on your own. Like,
Yeah.
that stuff, go and doing an easy 4 or 5 mile recovery run, not a big deal.
I can do this. It's only 5 miles. That's not true. 5 miles is so far.
Going and doing, 800s and stuff like that, and making sure that you push and stay on the pace.
800s is one of my least favorite words.
How about Ks? 200 meters more. Repeat miles.
I hate all those words. I'm just kidding. It's gonna be good.
Okay, so where do we start? I'm gonna wait for this to end.
It's gonna be good.
It is.
We can do this.
You're stoked.
It's gonna be great.
No, but the reason I have people race all the time is because you want practice.
Yeah,
So that you don't
I
get
love
nervous.
racing.
Well,
Racing's fun.
Then you don't get, it's gonna be a little different.
I'm okay.
I think your version of racing has quotation marks around it, and my version of racing has capital letters, bold print, and underline.
Fire.
Mine has aspirin at the end of it.
Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. How fast is that? Okay. 2 plus 3, 740-ish. Keep it low. 0.2. Prove something to ourselves. Captive comfort is delicious. The faster you run, the faster you get it over with. I guess. Well, that's a terrible way of looking at it.
This is something that I learned when I became a runner, and it is probably one of the biggest lessons that has resonated with me the hardest over the years. Today wasn't a bad day. It started out as an okay day. But I didn't give it my all, and that's why I'm frustrated.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
This is gonna be so fun. I don't know who's gonna have more fun, me or you.
I mean, I'm gonna push through it, but I don't think I've ever run with my shirt off, but it's so hot. I'm so insecure about running in my sports bra, but I need to get over it. We're doing it. I think it's finally starting to sink in that I'm going to actually try to knock a good 30 minutes off my marathon time seriously. Good job. I feel pukey. Oh, so pukey. How far do we cool down? A mile. Oh no, that. You're on your own. No, Kelly. I'm walking. Bye. I'm gonna die. I'm in panic mode. 6:56, and I'm not even breathing heavy. Yes! Beyonce, it worked.
Let's go, Miss Roberts. Come on. Here we go. Toughest part of your night right here. Drive the hands on your toes. Stay tall. Let's go. Dig it out through the transverse and down. Come on. Right in. Push, push, push. This is it. Over the hill and down. There you are.
There's 5. I'm done.
Nope, not until it's over.
No, I'm done.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You're done.
Oh my god.
Woo!
Sometimes the hard stuff is really important. And that's something that I need to remember.
Dr. Bob.
You can't help but have it be hard. I mean, it's got to be, or else it wouldn't be, worth it.
Totally.
But it doesn't have to be suffering, and that seems to be the difference. So acceptance theory says if we can accept the situation for what it is and not judge it, then we won't suffer. And it still might suck, but it won't suffer. And the difference is you volunteer to do this.
I know. And I didn't think it would get to me, but I'm feeling so much pressure.
Right. Well, and I can understand why you would be. But here's the thing I think about that is that you can't lose, because let's just say you don't qualify, but you've done everything that you're supposed to do. Okay, so then the journey was worth it.
Yeah.
Thousands of people are going to follow you and say, "Wow, that's pretty incredible." So the result, is important. The outcome is important, but it's the journey that matters.
One last time. Wow. George Washington's coming home. Kill it, kill it. You're almost there. You're almost there. Ah! Life's hard.
But you can do anything. There's always an option. It could always be worse. Always. You just have to figure out what you can do right now, what you can do today. I feel like I'm closing a chapter.
It's really hard to trust the time still. I still find myself second guessing an 8:15, second guessing an 8:30, really triple guessing, just doubting 7:15, 7:30s. I feel really good going into Chicago after this race. Josh told me to jog it, but I felt fantastic, so I just kept pushing. You look at my face at this race and I'm having the best time ever. You never once see me suffer, but you look at the pictures of me from Philly and I am just driving the struggle bus, and there was nothing I could have done in Philly. If I wanted the time that I wanted, I had to unfortunately take myself to that place and just endure. I think I'm finally ready for Chicago, seriously excited.
Do you want to see my heart rate right now?
You're panicky.
So panicky.
Mellow out.
It's only going up. I actually am nauseous.
So,
I'm shaking.
it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be great.
Just try not to cry.
Try not to cry.
What's my time goal, actually?
What is
3:35?
It's BQ or bust, right?
Okay.
All right. Else?
Oh my god. I'm so scared.
can't. I literally cannot. Oh God. Why did I decide to do this?
I'm done being scared. I'm done telling people I'm scared.
That's good.
I'm done saying I'm afraid and it's gonna hurt. I'm over it. I know it's gonna hurt and I don't care anymore. I'm ready to go. I'm excited, man. This is gonna be me in my starting crawl though. I'm gonna be power posing the entire time. Oh my God. I feel like a total and complete rock star. I can't believe I ran that fast. I can't believe I pushed through the things I pushed through, and I ended up busting out a 7-minute, 45-second final mile. I did not beat you, but I ran really fast. I did like 3:41, and I think my old PR is like 3:59, so I'll take it. Like, that's huge. I feel so happy and proud and astonished and empowered by what I did out there, because for me, like, I've never had an athletic background. I've never had to push through fatigue, pain, doubt, fear. And that's why disappointed, like, isn't a word I'm gonna use for that race, because I don't feel disappointed. I feel like I'm so amazed by what happened. And like 3:59 1 year ago was like impossible. And to run a 3:41, like, I worked my ass off this summer and I sacrificed so much. And I like didn't believe in myself, and like today, like, I look in the mirror again and I think, like, holy shit, like, look how far you've come. It's the best feeling in the world. Like, running a marathon hurts so bad and it's so painful and it's so hard. But this feeling that you get with like today, like, being able to like look at someone and tell someone, like, I ran a 3-hour and 41-minute marathon is like, there's nothing like it. And you know what? BQ Robust doesn't end here. London is the new goal. Like, that's where I'm going to BQ. I have January, February, March, April. That's 4 or 5 months. To knock another 10 minutes off my time. We're back! And so wake me in like 30 minutes. I'm at my old high school. Literally the last time I was on this track, I was probably hiding under a bleacher. So it's funny that I'm coming here before sunrise on my own regard. That's 3. I'm all done. 1 mile cool down. I'm gonna take a second to walk because I'm feeling a little pukey. It always sucks. Oh God. It's okay. Everything's okay. Time budget, but that went well. Don't be afraid to go to a track workout. Even if you don't think you're a fast runner or like speed isn't even on your radar, doing stuff like this really helps you build confidence and strength and show up on race day like super ready to kick ass. Like, you know, Dr. Bob's saying no regrets, no excuses. Stepping outside of your comfort zone, like in going to track workouts or doing stuff that really like scares you and makes you uncomfortable and things that you don't think you're capable of, they help you in the long run. 3 minutes. I am running with a bunch of people from November Project. They're way over there. Boy, are they speedy. It's funny, I gave everyone the workout and I'm like, do what you can. And they're like, And then they all took off because they're fast as lightning. It's awesome to be around these people though. All right, let's jog. Where did this come from? What t-shirt contest? Oh my God. This is fantastic. Seriously. Like, this is...
Well, I don't have to take a shower, so I've got that going for me.
That's so true.
Just go straight to work.
This is like madness. Mid-interval stoplight. Second mile, 8:19. I do not feel good. I'm gonna go to CVS and get a Gatorade because my stomach, like, it's just killing me and I have a really bad headache. Ow! Oh my God. It hurts so bad. Ugh.
almost just cried because I was pretty positive I was going to poop my pants right there. The one side of the bathrooms was closed and I thought they all were, and I was ready to die. But luckily, I went potty. My stomach doesn't hurt as bad, but it still hurts. I'm telling you, man, girl problems. My period does not want me to be cute. But my uterus is like, oh no, you can't be happy. Shut up, Garmin watch. Hit this water in my car. Let's just get to my car. Don't cry. Almost done. The hardest part's done. Oh my god. This is really hard. 400, 139. 2 seconds slow. That's okay, because I'm dying. And I'm doing so much better than I thought I would. Alright, all I have left is 200s. 6 down, 1 to go. No regrets, no excuses. All you can do is what you can do today. That's 7. Slow back to the car. Woo.
I am in Miami, and I have a really, what I find to be an intimidating workout right now. It's just so hot here, and I'm gonna give you a bunch of excuses. Oh, God, I don't know why I get so freaked out sometimes when I have to run. And here's the crazy thing, like, you know that 5K that I ran, 5K I ran in Griffith Park? Like, that was 7-minute, 45-second miles, so I know I can do it. There's something about seeing a time that you don't think you can do, even though you know you can, that just freaks you out. You come so far, and then you take some steps back. No regrets, no excuses, right? Oh, it's so much easier to say when you believe it.
First 2 miles, 7:45, 7:50, and then I had to take a potty break. Let's go find a water fountain. 0.9 to go. Oh, my stomach hurts. Oh, danger. It's been a while. That's why I brought you, Caitlin. Moral support, because you're fast. Let's do it. 7:57. Now we're getting faster. 7:36. Ah! We're ahead of pace. Yeah, we are. 7:46. Thanks to this, I would have quit.
You did awesome. That was hard.
No, you're a liar.
That was super hard.
That was hard. I was dry heaving the whole way. Kinda wanna cry. Gonna fight the urge. Damn. Alright, mild cool down. Not the best, but didn't give up, I guess. That didn't go really well. I don't know what happened there, but I totally and completely just fell apart at the 4th mile when we were doing our second 7-minute 40-second repeat. And then when we were supposed to do the last mile of the tempo set, the 5th mile of the thing at 7 minutes, I just almost puked, almost cried. It almost feels like a tiny little panic attack that happens over and over and over again. And like my immediate reaction is to just want to stop and quit and to walk until I feel okay again. But there's just, sometimes you just have to talk to yourself and remind yourself, like, just do your best, breathe, and you dry heave. And I don't know, there's something to knowing that the pain isn't gonna last forever and that it's only temporary. I'm just really grateful that Caitlin was there today, and honestly, like, I was really embarrassed that I really fell apart in that final mile of the tempo, and like, I feel like I let her down, and like you just don't want to fall apart in front of your friends and like have to slow people down, but there's nothing to be embarrassed about, and I know that. And I almost cried because I was so embarrassed and so frustrated, but whatever. This stuff's really hard. Let the record show that I can be early. Waiting on Jeannie. Waiting on Jeannie. Waiting on Jeannie. World record. You get a world record and I get a world record. But that was such a great run. I love running with my friend Jeannie. Kept me present. And a big thing that I've been doing this time around is just like telling myself to like be grateful, run with joy, which is oddly working. Oh, this is a painful one. I'm not even 2 miles in, and my calves hurt, my thighs hurt, my hips hurt, my frigging feet hurt. I thought I would give it a minute to warm up, but it's not warming up. I'm in pain. Hi.
Hi, I'm freezing at this track meet. What's going on?
Today was really painful.
Really painful?
Like, so painful that I couldn't run. I think
So,
I
I mean, look.
underestimated how much ass kicking I did yesterday.
With your 8-minute pace, 14 miles?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe a little bit. Funny enough, I was already thinking that. It was like, at what point during this week are you going to feel what you did yesterday?
Today.
All right, well, try to hold off the workout until tomorrow night.
Okay.
Obviously. Let's delay it as long as humanly possible. And give me a call before you go to do it. Hello?
Hi.
I was just listening to you talk about me, talk to you about New York City Half.
On the podcast.
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha.
What's going on? How are they?
My hip still hurts.
Like, sore or hurts?
Hurts, but it's like maybe a...
Functionally useful, or we're gonna limp around and look bad?
I have no idea, because it's been like this for 2 weeks, and then yesterday was the first time that everything just like literally just got worse and it didn't get better.
Okay, so shelf the workout.
Are you sure? Should I at least try?
Nope, because worst comes to worst, you'll get to do it as part of your weekend.
Oh, okay.
Look, let's make sure all your bits and pieces work before we decide we're going to trash them a little bit more on a heavy volume week. We're far enough along now that health is more important than throwing in an extra work or making sure every workout gets done.
So I went to spin and was fine. And then I tried to run. I made it maybe 3 blocks before I was in a lot of pain and had to turn around. I'm trying very, very hard not to freak out. But it just sucks. It sucks to be hurt, it sucks to get sick, whatever it is. If you're so close and then you can't go 100%, that sucks. Here's my number. It is all happening. I'm excited. I'm no longer nervous. I'm just excited. It's gonna be a fun day. It's happening. It's happening. We're doing it. We're running a race. This is gonna be the last marathon for a very long time. Very long time.
This is my pre-race tribal dance.
All right, here we go. Oh, running is hard. So, yeah, woke up this morning, felt super effing great, really stoked, really excited. If there's one thing I can say about London is that this marathon is incredible. We started. Things were freaking perfect. I hit my 5K split, hit my 10K split, and then we were like hitting 7-mile mark, and I saw a Heads Together station, and I looked across the street and saw camera people with huge lenses, and I thought, okay, there's someone important here. And lo and behold, there were Prince William, Dutch Princess?
Duchess of Cambridge.
Kate, and Prince Harry, and no one was there. So I, of course, ran over, and Prince Harry was like, don't stop, you're going to mess up your time. And I looked at him and I said, you're telling me. I said, but I have to do this for my sister. And he was like, for your sister? And I said, nah. And so then he started laughing, so that's why he's laughing in that photo. And I thanked them, and I went on my way. And about half a mile later, everything hurt. My calf started cramping, my hip felt like it was on fire, my foot was numb and tingly for the rest of the race, and it was just so shitty. Around mile 9, I called my coach, who of course was sleeping, and then Dr. Bob, who was awake, and he answered, and I just wanted him to tell me to walk off the course. I just wanted someone to tell me to quit. And of course he didn't. And he told me I had to run until I couldn't run anymore. And I said, but I'm limping and I hate this and I just want to stop. And he said, don't. Keep going. And it did be body play. So I did, and it was awful and so shitty. And I have to be so honest with you guys. The entire time I just thought about how I was letting everyone down and how I was embarrassed. Because I knew right there that the BQ was done. Because my hip was so tight and it hurt so bad. But I knew Emma was at mile 9. So I just kept telling myself, get to mile 9. And then I saw her. And then I just kept telling myself, walk a little, run a little, walk a little, run a little. And then about mile 17, I saw there was a girl right next to me and she was walking, and I looked at her and I said, are you struggling? And she said, yes. And I said, so am I. Do you want to run together? And she said, sure. Her name was Sarah, and we ended up running together for most of the rest of the race, and talking with her about the day was so important because she ran a marathon 2 weeks ago, and she's like me. She's so caught up on a time and doing things, you know, to be impressive and whatever. And she's a coach, and she was amazing, and I was just so pissed off, and I told her, I'm like, I just want to have fun and I can't. And she said, I know, me too. About 2 miles after running together, the smile was back, and it was just like, whatever, I just want to have fun. And we did. And it never got easier, but once this came back, and I let go of the stupid BQ, and I let go of the whole, you're walking, and this isn't what it's supposed to be, things got so much better, and I had so much more fun. And we were able to, like, talk with other girls and people who were struggling. We could, you know, hang out and support each other, which is what it's all about. Which is what I love to do, is run with people. And I was so, like, I started off wearing my headphones and so, like, I have to run. And I was having fun, but, like, I took my headphones out and was, like, early on in the race and was like, you need to enjoy the amount of people who are out here right now. But once I hit, like, 23, I was, like, ready for it to be over, but at the same time, I was like, it's like New York. It's so loud and incredible, and people are there, and everyone's so excited to like, cheer. So I ran the last 3 and finally got back to, like, kind of what I wanted to do. It was just, like, it was such a painful day. It just sucks because, one, like, I don't regret ever setting this goal to BQ, because
It's been the most rewarding experience of my life. But I am so done with it for now. Like, I don't want to run a marathon for a long time. I don't think I'll run a marathon for at least a year. I'm so done. They're so painful and my body hurts. And this sucks. And it sucks that I can't go out there and have fun. Like, it took me 23 miles to have fun. I'm super disappointed. I'd be lying if I didn't say that I was disappointed. But I met Prince Harry and I made him laugh. No, it's frustrating. It's frustrating that I'm hurt, and it's frustrating that my hip blew up, and that my calf was cramping, and that there was nothing I could do. It's annoying that I'm so caught up in this goal to do this stupid time so that I could feel, I don't know why I want this so badly. It would be so much easier if I didn't admit that I cared. No, that's not true. It is hard. It is very difficult. But I am so ready to go back to do half marathons for a while and just like really run for fun, because this sucks really badly. It was so painful. Marathons are so hard. I wanted to quit so bad, and I cannot believe I did not walk off that course, because I was so close to quitting so many times. It was a very painful day. Very, very painful. But God, what a cool race. It was so much fun, too, the end of it. I'm not going to say it was fun. The last 3 miles were really... Well, no, once I met Sarah, it was really fun. Jesus Christ. These friggin' marathons, man. I'm done for a long time. Long time. Alright, friends. I am going to go and shower. And then we're going to go out, because we deserve to go and have fun. Alright. Today was not at all what I wish it would have been. And I still feel like I let everyone down, but whatever. I know I didn't, but...
Well, it definitely isn't the end that I thought I would get, but here we are. London was a bad day. It was a really hard day. This entire experience has been one of the greatest years of my life. 1 year ago, I caught myself doubting what I was capable of and telling myself I couldn't take myself seriously enough to just try to see what would happen when I gave 100%, when I gave my best effort to try to qualify for the Boston Marathon by shaving 25 minutes off my marathon time. And in this last year, I have learned more about myself, both in sport and in my career and in my everyday life, than I ever anticipated. I don't for a single second regret any of it. If anything, I wish I would have started believing in myself sooner. This race was without a doubt the hardest marathon I've ever run. This day supersedes the pain that I felt during my first marathon, because yes, I'm hurt and my hip blew up and I was really struggling with pain during the race, but the struggle that happened in here and the wave of like embarrassment and feeling like I let you guys down and that I disappointed at anyone and myself, like I really feel like I disappointed myself, and that has been a really difficult pill to swallow. But I mean, this is something I learned so long ago, that sometimes things just don't go your way and you can't control that's what's so frustrating is I knew better. I knew as it was happening that I needed to figure out how to enjoy the day and to feel grateful for being there. And it was really hard for me to ask for help, but I'm so grateful I did, because without Dr. Bob and without Sarah, the woman I met during the race, like I would not be able to look at this medal and feel pride and joy, and I don't know where I would be without them. It's hard to ask for help. It isn't easy to admit defeat. It's hard to give in to things that you can't control. But this day, BQ or bust. I mean, I've failed at qualifying for Boston twice now, but I don't for a single second think that I failed. I'm so grateful that I found the courage to try and fail and fall flat on my face over and over and over again. And I'm so grateful I decided to do this and bring you all along with me, because I started making this video a week or two before the injury, and it was so much fun going through all of the clips and videos. And then once I got hurt, it actually just got really difficult to watch, because I so quickly fell back into all of that doubt, defeat, fear. These things, these battles that we go through in our lives, they're not one and dones. Like, you don't check it off a list like, oh, self-doubt, climb that mountain, what's next? It's an ongoing battle. And it's so easy to forget what we've gone through, but having this reminder of all the hard work that I put in, and just the fact that I never gave up. Dr. Bob, in one of my podcast episodes before the race, he told me that he wanted me to redefine what success and failure meant for me, and he told me that the only way I could fail is if I didn't make it to that starting line, and we were both wrong. It turned out the only way I could fail was if I failed to get to the finish line. And not because I was hurt. Yes, I have an injury that held me back from qualifying for Boston, but my injury wouldn't have stopped me from getting to that finish line. It was just, I couldn't run my best. But this is a race that I had to run with heart, and that's something I've kind of forgotten, because yes, this wasn't the race I wanted, but it's kind of the race I needed. I needed that reminder that running for time just for the sake of running for time and seeking some sort of validation from someone, or yourself even, that's kind of bullshit. You have to be proud of your work, of what you do every single day, that you had the courage to show up, that you're working towards something despite the fact that all the odds are stacked against you, right? I'm taking a tiny break from marathoning. I want to be a supporting member to all my friends who are running their first marathons this fall. So I'm going to train for marathons, but I'm not going to run one, I think. Never say never, but I think I need a tiny break. I really do believe that the only way you'll fail is if you fail to try. It's so easy to doubt our strength, both mentally and physically. We have to stop doing that. We have to stop doing that. We have to stop defining what we are and aren't capable of doing, because it's like that clip earlier. It doesn't matter how badly you want something. It's about how hard you're willing to work for it. And then you have to know that even when you give 100%, things may not go your way. They always expect the unexpected. But when this and this are in it, you can't lose. It's all about your attitude. No regrets, not a single one. And there was only a couple excuses during London. This was a hard race. I'm just really grateful I made it to the finish line. But I wouldn't have done it without all of you. So thank you. Thanks for coming with me on this journey. It's not over. We're gonna keep going, just not right now. BQ or bust. We're not done yet. Keep chasing impossible goals. I'm chasing them with you.